Welcome back. Mod time. Something I've wanted to do for quite some time. So I have this carbon fiber vinyl, which we're all well aware of. This is another project. Talk about that later. But this is it. I seen this on a car on the internet and I absolutely loved it. So I'm working on making templates. I have a pretty strong feeling that some of the other Camaro guys that I'm going to be meeting up with this summer might end up wanting this mod. So I'm just going to make some nice templates. And if anybody does want it, we can all save a lot of time and energy. And if I don't like it, if I put the carbon fiber on and I decide that I don't like it at all and I end up wanting to do flat black or anything else, I will have a template I can remake an infinite amount of times, as many colors and as many styles as I would like, and just go from there basically. Because why not? I think it'll look cool, but you never know, right? So I will check back later. So, with no experience ever working with vinyl, because to be honest, this stuff totally baffles me. No experience ever making, vinyl templates either. This is what I've come up with. I taped it on the car, I drew it out on the lines how I wanted it to kind of sit, and this is what I've got. I'm now going to transfer it to an 1/8 inch piece of Luan paneling. This is from work. I'm going to cut this out. My main resolve behind this is any imperfections in my scissor cutting I can kind of sand out and make it smooth and even, which in theory will give me the best result. So I'm gonna kind of draw on both of these. Arms are so huge. I don't even know what they are half the time. Because I like history, this bandsaw is ancient. Shut it off for a moment. I'll show you guys some of the cool shit about it. So this bandsaw, which was my grandfather who started my company, which I am involved in now, traded this bandsaw in probably the early 70s. He had a little 3/4 bandsaw and he wanted a full size. So he traded his 3/4 for this from a butcher. So the butcher, and I mean, he didn't know anything about bandsaws, he didn't know anything about any of that stuff, but this is it. So it looks like just an old bandsaw, but this is made by the J.M. Marston's company, which has not built tools since 1907. So I don't know when exactly this was built, but it's not 1907. This bandsaw came with a foot pump. It attached right here and would have come across. You would have pumped it with your foot while you were cutting, and then at some point an electric motor was added, and this is the original wooden pulley here, which is pretty cool. And you just see how, simple it is. I mean, it does everything perfectly, but it's really just the dead technology. Everything's complicated now, I don't know. So I'm gonna get to cutting. Alright, she's cut. I think it's pretty good. Man, I love seeing this thing indoors. It makes me feel really happy and really sad because she sits outside every day. But damn, she's pretty.
Each day, this makes me sad.
got it cut out. I got it kind of mocked up. I got both sides, as you can tell. And now I'm working on the bottom piece. I don't know about you, but I mean, that's not even stuck. This is going to be tucked over a little bit more, but that is going to be just one mean machine. My dad come out and he was talking to me, that's why I stopped the video, but he was also saying about just doing a, section in here just to make it kind of flow and be more awesome than it already is. That's going to happen now. I'll catch up with you guys in just a few minutes. Achieved success. I went from this template to his and hers matching carbon fiber opposites. I did mess one up. I actually cut this corner off right here, and I still have use for that chunk of carbon fiber vinyl wrap, so I figured, you know what, just call it while it's good and start a new one. So if we come back over here, this is what we're looking at. Something like that. Top, bottom. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It should look pretty good. Wait for the final result.